Now this video is gonna be about the fourth kingdom that spoke about in Daniel chapter 2, Daniel chapter 7. This kingdom is also talked about in Revelation, because the fourth kingdom has 10 horns, which are 10 kings connected to it. Then you have Daniel chapter 2 about the 10 toes, because most people know you got 10 toes. See, and then you have Second Ezra, and this is pretty much the fourth kingdom. They wanted to hide this information because it identifies them, and it is the main puzzle piece to put uh, Daniel's writings together. And Ezra has a book in the Bible, but the second Ezra they took out because they didn't want to know these things. That's what Jeremiah 49:10 is talking about. They shall hide themselves. But let's go to this guy's little commentary about the fourth beast.
Over them all. Thou, Nebuchadnezzar, art this head of gold. And after thee shall arise another kingdom inferior to thee, and another third kingdom of brass, which shall bear rule over all the earth. And the fourth kingdom shall be strong as iron, for as much as iron breaketh in pieces, and subdueth all things, and as
Now that brass was the Greeks. Now the Greeks, their symbol was the eagle, and the Greeks ruled everything. That was in Alexander the Great. The Maccabees, the fourth kingdom, took out the Maccabees, try to hide the Maccabees' history from the people. You see, and now the Maccabees is becoming popular in the last days when this fourth kingdom will be revealed. Then you have it was never a nation in the Bible called the Greeks. It didn't exist. See, when you go to Genesis 10, it was never a man called Greece or any kind of nation of people called Greece. See, so when you go to the Alexander the Great history, he took over the world. See, he represented the brass. And then it went to the iron, because the iron, which defeated the Greeks, was the Romans. Because just like with Babylon was defeated by the Persians, and then it went, the kingdom was the Persians. Then it went from the Persians and the Medes to the Greeks. The Greeks defeated Darius. Alexander the Great defeated Darius, chased them all around, and they became the rulers of the world. Then Alexander the Great died, and his four generals took over, and then they started to get defeated by the Romans. And the Romans was the ruling kingdom at that time, or that's what they was calling themselves. Okay, so let's get back to it.
iron that breaketh all these shall it break in pieces and bruise. And whereas thou sawest the feet and toes, part of potter's clay and part of iron, the kingdom shall be divided, but there shall be in it.
Now, this kingdom being divided, we know that's what we see when we see the two powers. You have America and the NATO, and you have Russia and its allies. These are the two powers on the earth. These are the two major kingdoms on the earth. But Russia and America are the same people. See, that's why it says this fourth kingdom will be divided. They're the same people, but they're on two different uh, sides of the war uh, declaration. That's why you call it a Cold War. They just talking between each other, and sticking with their allies. Okay.
Of the strength of the iron, for as much as thou sawest the iron mixed with miry clay. And remember, it's partly strong, partly broken. It's opposites. It's partly male and partly female. Opposites. Okay? Then, verse 43, a verse that we've referenced many times, whereas thou sawest iron mixed with miry clay, they shall mingle themselves with the seed of men. Now, I had an interesting, let's see if I can put this.
Now he's been going to another translation. But this mingled themselves with the seed of men. This goes back to a specific situation. But let's get Second Esdras and connect these dots. Because Second Esdras connects the fourth beast and identifies the fourth beast. It says here, Second Esdras 11 and 40. It says, and the fourth came and overcame all the beasts that were past, and had power over the world with great fearfulness, and the whole compass of the earth with much wicked oppression. And so long time dwelt he upon the earth with deceit. So this fourth beast, fourth kingdom would be wicked, and they would be liars. Look at verse 42. For for you have afflicted the meek, you have hurt the peaceable, you have loved liars. See, this fourth beast would be loving the liars. Now look at this. It says, verse 5, moreover I beheld, and lo, the eagle flew with her feathers, and reigned upon earth, and over them that dwell therein. Let's get this eagle. Look at the national bird of these nations. You got America, Rome. The Nazis used eagle. Edom used the eagle. See, it's letting it be known that America is the new head of the Roman Empire, which was the nation of Edom. See, and the Nazis, Hitler, he tried to start a world order. He called it a new order, which was pretty much him letting it be known that he is from the nation of Edom, and he was trying to start pretty much make this nation of Edom. He was trying to pretty much make his nation the ruling as Edom. But see, that wasn't the purpose of the Lord. He wanted them to hide themselves. See, but Hitler was trying to identify them as having leprosy with blonde hair and blue eyes, and that was their race. He was saying, this is our race. Our race have blonde hair, blue eyes, and are white, so-called white people. We have a specific race. We don't want to be divided. We don't want to have division in our nation. We want to all unite under who we are. So he couldn't be the leader of the Edomites, who represented the eagle. Now let's go back. Where we at? 9. Okay. So let's get Daniel. Daniel was talking about the eagle. Look at verse 11. The eagle whom thou sawest come up from the sea is the kingdom which was seen in the vision of Daniel. Okay, that kingdom that was seen in the vision of Daniel was the fourth beast and the eagle. We see who represents the eagle. But let's see. Oh, verse chapter 6 tells you. It say, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. So Esau is the end of the world. Let's go back to 11. It says in verse 39, are not you it that remaineth of the fourth beast, whom I made to reign in my world, that the end of their times might come through them? So the fourth beast was going to be the end of the world. Esau was the end of the world. Esau is the border of wickedness. What's that? Malachi 1 and 4. This fourth beast will rule with with wicked oppression and with deception. See, the nation of Edom would represent the eagle. Okay, let's get Daniel 7. It talks about the eagle. Verse 4. For the first was like a lion and had eagle's wings. So the first was like a lion, but it wasn't a lion. But it had eagle's wing. It was an eagle. See? It was an eagle. The first was an eagle. And it's talking about these beasts, because what another thing that the fourth beast hold up all the other beasts. They hold all the other beasts and combine all of them together. That's what the fourth beast does. And it combined that eagle. It says, verse 7, after this I saw the night's vision, and behold, a fourth beast, dreadful. It was and had 10 horns. See, the fourth beast had 10 horns. Let's see who got 10 horns. Let's see who this beast is with the 10 horns. Revelation 12. It says, and there appeared another wonder in heaven, and beheld a great red dragon having 7 heads and 10 horns. See, the great red dragon had 7 heads and 10 horns. Look at the dragon, verse 9. The great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called Satan, called the devil and Satan. See, it wasn't the devil and Satan. It was called the devil and Satan. See, which deceived the whole world. What did the fourth beast do? The fourth beast had 10 horns, and it ruled with much wicked oppression, and it ruled with deceit. With deceit, the fourth kingdom. See, the great dragon is the fourth kingdom. The devil is the fourth kingdom. Satan is the fourth kingdom, which is the so-called white man. See, which has 10 kings. Let's get that in 17. 12. The 10 horns which thou sawest are 10 kings. See, these horns are 10 kings. They're not some angels that fell from heaven. See, the 10 kings which saw upon the beast, these shall hate the whore, and shall make her desolate, and eat her flesh, and burn her with fire. See, they're going to burn America with fire, because these 10 kings are being reigned over by America. Look at verse 18. And the woman which thou sawest is the great city. That great city with the great citizenship is America, which reign over the kings of the earth. See, they reign over all the kings. They have 800 military bases out of the 840 something. America has 800 of those military bases. So they almost have 100% of the military bases around the world. America has these things. And their symbol is the eagle, the bald eagle, which Ezra, the second chapter, chapter 11, and it tells you that this eagle is the fourth kingdom that's in Daniel. And this eagle, let's get this eagle in Lamentation. See, Lamentation chapter 4 identify who this eagle is. Verse 19, our oppressors are swifter than the eagles of the heavens. They pursue us upon the mountains, the kingdoms. they lay wait for us in the wilderness. Look at who this eagle is. Verse 21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwelleth in the land of Uz. Now, Job dwelt in the land of Uz, and it says the earth was given into the hand of the wicked. See, and it said that they were the basis of men. Those people, children of fools. The nation of Edom was the basis of man, the children of fools. What in Job 30. Then it says in Daniel that the basis of men is being set up by God. Let's get that. Daniel, what was it? Basis of men 4 and 17. Let's get to the point and say that the living may know that the Most High reigneth reigneth in the kingdom of men, and giveth it to whosoever he will, and set up over it the bases of men. The bases of men are the Edomites. That's the kingdom that the Lord set up. Let's get that in Romans. Who did the Lord set up? Romans 17. Now the context is 11. He talks about before the children was not yet born, for the children being not yet born, neither having done any good or evil, that the purpose of God according to the election might stand, not of works, but of him that calleth. Verse 13, as it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. So Esau is he talking about. Verse 17, for the scriptures say unto Pharaoh, even for this same purpose have I raised thee up. See, the same purpose that he raised up Pharaoh, he raised up Esau and set him up because he the basis of men, that I might show my power in thee, and that my name might be declared throughout the earth. So he raised Esau up and gave the earth unto him. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. The fourth kingdom, he set up the kingdoms. See, he set up Esau as a kingdom to be the end of the world. Let's go back to 2nd Ezra, chapter 11, verse 39. It might be 40. Yeah, look, he said 39. Are you not it that remaineth of the fourth beast, whom I made to reign in my world? See, he gave it the earth unto the hand of the wicked. They ruled the earth, the whole compass of the earth with much wicked oppression, and the long time that they dwell upon the earth with deceit. See, they are the devil in Revelation 12. What did he say that they was going to do to the whole earth? Oh, good night. Revelation 12. He said, and the great dragon was cast out, which had the 10 horns, just like the fourth beast, the old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceived the whole world. See, they deceived the whole world. The fourth kingdom deceived the whole world. It was not fallen angels. It was the fourth kingdom of the Edomites. The Edomites was going to deceive the whole world. Look at 2 Thessalonians. Let's see. Chapter 2. Okay, it says, for that day shall not come. So the end, if Esau is the end of the world, meaning the day shall not come till what? The man of sin shall be revealed. So Esau got to be revealed. Esau got to be revealed. And what was Esau going to do? Verse chapter 9. Even him whose coming is after the workings of Satan, with all power and signs and lying wonders. See? And with all deceivableness. See, lying wonders, deceivableness. The man of sin was going to deceive everybody. The son of destruction was going to deceive everybody. Look at verse 8. And then that wicked shall be revealed. Who was that wicked? Malachi 1 and 4. For Edom says, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus says the Lord of hosts. They shall build, but I will throw down. They shall call them the border of wickedness. See, Edom is the border of wickedness. Okay, Jeremiah 49 and 10. It says, but I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places. He shall not be able to hide himself. So the nation of Edom would try to hide themselves under the identities of Greeks, Romans, Caucasians, Europeans, or the so-called white man. See, they are all one nation, but they are divided. And that clay, let's get that clay real quick. That's in Daniel chapter 2. That clay goes back to the nation of Edom. Look whose Habakkuk is written to, Teman, the nation of Edom. It says what the nation of Edom would do. Verse 5, it would gather all unto them all nations and heap unto them all people. And then it said, and he would laden himself with clay. See, he would laden himself with clay. So they would have all nations mingled together, and they would put clay upon themselves, meaning pretty much that they would have debt. They would live on debt in some credit system. And that's what the so-called white men do, who is the nation of Edom. The Edomites, they deal with credit and debt. And that's why you have the money system across the world is in debt, in 100 to 200 trillion dollars of debt. And this is the fourth kingdom, laden with debt. And so the eagle represents the Edomites and the fourth kingdom and the so-called white man. It is not no fallen angels. All of that is a bunch of crap. The fourth kingdom was the red dragon. Edom means red. So that serpent was that dragon. Dragon and serpent go hand in hand. Then the beast, let's get the beast real quick. That's the part I wanted to get. Hope I don't go over again. The beast, chapter 13. The beast and the dragon is the same thing. That's why I talk about the fourth beast. The fourth beast is the same as the red dragon, because they both got 10 horns. Look at that. It said, and there stood upon the sand of the sea and saw a beast rise up out of the sea having 7 heads and 10 horns. See the fourth beast. The fourth beast got 10 horns. Let's go back to Daniel, certify that. The fourth beast has 10 horns. Where is it? Verse 20. And the 10 horns that were in his head. See, the 10 horns is the fourth beast. Verse 19. And then I would know the truth of the fourth beast. The fourth beast have 10 horns. It's the red dragon and the beast in Revelation. And it's the nation of Edom, which represented by the eagle. And we know that they tried to hide themselves, and there's no such thing as a white man, a Caucasian, a European. These peoples are Edomites, and this their kingdom, which is the fourth kingdom. Genesis 27:40 said that they would have the rulership. Esau was blessed. His children was blessed to have a rulership over Jacob, which they got in 1492, and Revelation say that they will rule for a short time until the Messiah came to save the nation of Israel out of captivity under the Edomites, who had the yoke of iron around their neck due to Deuteronomy 28. So I'm going to leave it there. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Kakadash. Double honors to the elders pushing the truth. Peace to the elect worldwide. Our kingdom is at hand. Shalom.